The film's name is The Call, and it is a Korean thriller movie. The film starts with Seo-yeon, a 28-year-old who is going to meet her sick mother. Let's consider timeline 1. Her mother's house was in a rural area. On the way, a family friend, Sango, offers her a lift in his car. Shoaib had lost his mobile phone on the train, so for a short while, Sango uses his phone. At her mother's house, there was an old and new landline connection, which is activated now. She calls on that phone, where someone answers and asks for a reward in return for attending the call. But when Seo-yeon cannot understand anything, the other person cuts the call, and after that, calls on that number do not connect. Suddenly, a call comes where a girl named Young-sook talks. She says that Seo-yeon was right. Her mom is very bad. When she was confused and young-looking, Ying says this is the right number to listen to, but Solon tells her it is the wrong number, then the call cuts off. After that, Seo-yeon goes to the hospital to meet her mother, who had a brain tumor. Their relationship was not good. The next day, she visits her dad's grave. The death date was November 2017, 1999, meaning her dad died 20 years ago, an important detail. That night, Young-sook calls again and asks if it is the right number. Solon says it is the wrong number again and cuts the call. At midnight, Seo-yeon wakes up due to a loud noise. A painting had fallen off the wall, behind which were stairs leading to a basement. There she finds a box containing ritual items and photos of Young-sook dated November 26th, the day before Seo-yeon's dad died. The next day, Seo-yeon shows that photo to Sango, who says she was a maid but avoids details. On the way, Seo-yeon notices a fixed number near her house, meaning Young-sook was trying to connect, but it was still linked to Seo-yeon's home. Actually, Young-sook in 1999 was living in the same house where Seo-yeon lived in 2019. Somehow, their phone lines were connected across years. One night, Young-sook screams that her mother will burn her alive. In 1999, her mother is seen climbing the basement stairs where smoke starts coming out. Seo-yeon starts understanding some things. Later, Young-sook calls saying she found Seo-yeon's diary and photos. It feels like both are living in the same house but in different years. Young-sook says she is speaking from 2019, but Seo-yeon thinks it's a wrong number. Young-sook warns about a plane crash, which later comes true, softening her. For days, both girls talk, bonding over their hatred for their mothers. Young-sook's father had died 20 years ago in a fire, making her resent her mother. In 1999, her family bought that house cheaply. Seo-yeon was only 8 then. Young-sook vows to save Seo-yeon's dad and secretly stops a gas leak explosion, changing the timeline. Her father becomes alive in 2019, timeline 2. Seo-yeon becomes emotional seeing him. In this new reality, she is happy, but Young-sook's life doesn't improve much. Tired of her mother's rituals, Young-sook eventually kills her, creating timeline 3. In 2019, Young-sook appears more free and bold. Later, Sango discovers body parts of her mother and tries to call the police, but Young-sook kills him too. After Sango's death, realities change again, and Seo-yeon's present shifts. At the police station, she learns Sango and her mother were killed by Young-sook in 1999, who became a serial killer now in jail for life. Seo-yeon then goes to meet Suni, who reveals how Young-sook's childhood trauma shaped her into the monster she became. Young-sook is seen as a little crazy. Suni is shown in class getting her leg checked due to a mental condition, indicating Young-sook's real mother also had issues, maybe genetic. The SIM officer investigating Sango goes to Young-sook's home with a senior officer. Young-sook pretends not to know Sango, but the officer finds strawberry boxes inside, raising suspicion. Young-sook calls Seo-yeon and warns she will go to jail for life for killing Sango and her mother. Seo-yeon refuses to help a murderer, feeling guilty she saved her father but didn't cure swine fever. The officer researches and finds Young-sook has antisocial and borderline personality disorder. The game is about to flip. In 1999, Suni and her father come to the registrar office waiting for Young-sook's mother to purchase the house. Since Young-sook had already killed her mother, she didn't know they were coming. Seizing her chance for revenge, she kills Suni's father in front of her. In 2019, Seo-yeon learns driving with her father when the new reality starts. Her father disappears again, forming timeline 5. Suni, crying, visits the ruined house, which was never theirs because the deal was cancelled. The landline is still active. She picks up the phone, sees the name Shyam, and screams about her father. Young-sook says she has taken back what she saved and gives her 1 hour to answer, or she will kill Suni too. Suni had been tied outside the room as a child and shouted, making her mother come out and leave the phone. Suni researches online and gets an address of a big gas explosion. At 5 p.m., Young-sook goes there to cause it, but her plan to kill Seo-yeon fails when Seo-yeon gets a call saying Young-sook is still alive. At home, Young-sook tortures child Seo-yeon using an inverter, leaving marks on her stomach and leg. Then, a message arrives on Suni's father's page, confirming the house transaction. Young-sook warns that if her mother doesn't give the address, she will kill her. Suni runs to the police station and files a complaint. A middle-aged officer suspects Young-sook and unofficially questions her, noting her movements in a diary matching 2019. In 2019, the house is full of food and possibly dead bodies. Young-sook lies calmly to the police while watching TV as midnight of January 1st, 2012 approaches. Seo-yeon 2019 finds the phone in the basement. In 1999, Suni's mother and the officer check the house, but child Suni is missing. Suni calls her husband, but the call goes to 2019 Seo-yeon. Seo-yeon calls her mom, who warns she will kill them. Thinking it's a wrong number, she leaves. Young-sook then attacks and kills the officer. Her mother locks herself in fear. In 2019, middle-aged Young-sook comes to the basement and attacks Suni from behind, saying they are alike because both lie. She admits her father's death was her fault, but blamed her mother. A fight breaks out between them. Suni locks herself up, just like her mother once did. On the phone, Suni's mother asks for help, and Seo-yeon tells her to kill Young-sook with an object nearby. In 1999, Young-sook keeps child Seo-yeon outside the door. Hearing noise, Suni's mother comes out and leaves the phone. She fights Young-sook, both get injured. Finally, Suni's mother drags her downstairs by the railing, and both fall unconscious. The real cards are revealed. After they fall, the 2019 reality changes again. The house becomes ruins, forming Timeline 7. Seo-yeon runs to the hospital, but her mother is gone, and police have no record of the house's ownership. She visits her father's grave, dated December 11th. Suddenly, Suni's mother arrives. Seo-yeon gets scolded for switching off her phone. We see injuries on Seo-yeon's hands and neck, showing she suffered pain protecting her daughter. As they leave the graveyard, her mother begins to disappear. In the end credits, it is shown that Young-sook did not die after falling from the railing. She is still alive. In the final scene, Seo-yeon is tied to a chair in the basement of the same house, screaming, marking Timeline 8. The ending is confusing, so let's understand. Young-sook was alive in 2019 because timelines changed simultaneously. The phone was one-sided. Calls only went from 1999 to 2019. Young-sook's mother knew she'd become a killer, so originally, she killed her. But Suni ruined everything trying to save her father. With this, the story comes to an end. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.